Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope everybody's doing well. Day 10 on our new island. We'll get the goofy out of the way. I had some events and a visitor, and then I want to show you my progress. Island progress. This kind of took me by surprise. I didn't do anything. Isabel just decided one day that we were going to upgrade. Got enough business or something? Kind of sad about that. I thought you had to give them something to get the last upgrade. Oh well. Bye-bye cute little shop, huh? That's alright. We get more items now, and that's cool. Plus the good tools. So I caught this scary looking thing. Oy. Gross, 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 gross. I'm with Blathers on this. Don't show me bugs. He's kind of cool though. A Goliath beetle? Yeah, Goliath beetle. And then this too. It was so funny. I was out surfing to get money, and the best way for me to do that is to get the sea creatures. And I went online and I'm like, well, when are these things available? And they all said after 9, and it was 7 o'clock. About 7:30-ish. Look at those two. Just sitting there in their shades. And we did get a visitor. So I thought I'd check it out. A lot of my villagers have been asking to leave. Hey, Peck. And he's a jock. Go figure. Could have come in a little sooner. Anyway, here's what the island looked like when we first arrived. And a lot has changed. We got rid of the corner and we fixed the river. So I'm going to show you all that. This is my progress at the moment. I have some inclines up now. I did fix the river, but I'm not too happy with it, so I'm going to be fixing it again. And I cleared this up, but I'm telling you right now, I still don't know what I want to do with this. I still have no idea, but very quickly, I always do this, and I apologize. I was hunting for sea creatures. I looked up online when do certain sea creatures appear, and it was after 9 o'clock. And I'm like, well, now it was 10:30 my time, but 7:30 in the game. And I went back into the water, and the second thing I caught was that clam. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought you said after 9. I took it. I'm like, I'm not going to argue. Now, please do not judge me on how messy this island is. I think I mentioned before, I may have told you guys before, that when I get something, I just put it down, trying to keep the score up. But that was just for KK's concert, and we got that. I have my terraforming tools. So this part of the river annoys me, and I do have to clean up lots of decorating. And when I say lots, I mean the best I can do, because I don't have that many items. I'm lower on bells now than I am on Nook Miles. I have almost 100,000 Nook Miles now. But I still have, let's see. The people I didn't talk to the whole time I was doing this. Because it takes 10 days. You have to go 10 days to put up everybody's house where you want them to be. Pecan twice. Spike once. Raymond twice, Plucky 3 times, Lolly, and even Ozzy had all wanted to leave. So, but I do have to get that 11th Islander on as well. So there is a spot there. This is the worst crisis in the island, on the island. Lots of messy messes. But again, I just set it down and ran away and did something else. But we've had the concert. I don't have to worry about this anymore. I do have storage space. It's only at 800. But at the moment, I've only got 300 items in storage. So I can set a lot of this aside and then bring it back out when I'm ready to deal with it. Moving flowers and shrubs, which is going to be the minimum basics for decorating everybody's houses, because that's the best I'm going to be able to do. Flowers, shrubs, and items that I can make with the materials I have on hand, and hope that that makes it look okay for the time being. And I am aware that if I go to the island for Happy Home Paradise, I hope I get the title right, that I will gain more items, and that is a good thing. I'm not going to knock myself out with that DLC. I'm only in it for the items. So I will probably be doing the bare minimum on everybody's island home just to get things unlocked and make advancements, I guess, as far as Pokey and items go. And then I'll come back here, because what I've never done, and again, this is all about doing new things, I have never redecorated any of my own islanders' houses. So I'd like to try that as well. Now this is where we're at the moment, and now I have to go in and put everybody's house down. And a majority of them are going to be on those top 2 tiers in the back. Right there. That's what I came up with. I'm not unhappy with it, and for the time being, I think it's ideal. My new issues now include where I'm going to put the 2 shops, the museum, and the campsite, along with my house. I'm still on the beach. So this is a tour of everything I've done. This is my island as it stands at the moment. And this is being recorded on the 20th of July. You're probably going to see it on the 21st. And not much will have changed by then. I will probably be sitting there staring at a map, trying to figure out where my house should go and where the shops should go. I have an idea, but who knows, you know, it may work out that way and it may not. This little plot of land here, I like the waterfall. I do get fish in this. You'll notice I fixed it. It's no more dingleberries. It just looked very phallic, so I got rid of that. I got rid of Hey Arnold up in the upper right corner. And I think I said this in the last video. That was one of my favorite cartoons of all time, Hey Arnold. But I don't want to see his wacky head on my island. So I fixed that up. The disappointment comes in the river that's on that 3rd tier. It's not producing much. Every once in a while I will get a fish. Bugs, yes. Fish, no. And it's always in the back of my mind, what did I do wrong? Did I not see something? Am I missing something? Is it too short? Is it too long? Is it too thin? Is it not wide enough? I have no idea why it's not working. Because again, if I'm not mistaken, and I probably am mistaken, but I thought it said it had to be a river. No river with a pond attached. No river with a waterfall coming into it. Just a river on the 3rd level so that you can catch a certain type of fish. That's just going by memory, and my memory is probably not all that great. So that's why I did that, but I'm not seeing, and it's always happened to me. Every time I put a 3rd story river on my island, nothing happens. There's never anything in it, and it's got to be me. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I did widen it a little bit. I like my entrance. I know it needs to be decorated. I will get to it. The decorating will come. Right now it's very bland, very boring, very basic. So I also really like the way the houses turned out. They're distance from each other. They're all quite chummy, and that makes me very happy because I have had islands in the past. See? Plucky's at it again. Sorry, I'm gonna have to ignore you. I've had islands in the past where none of my villagers got along. Nobody talked to each other. There was very little drama. Very little, we got in a fight and I missed my snack buddy. Can you give them? Hardly ever happened. So the dynamic was off and I had to keep going on villager hunts to try and fix it. But that's not happening here and I'm very happy about that. Although I did say, I hope I mentioned that I have almost 100,000 Nook miles now, so buying tickets. There's one fish in there. I don't know. Maybe it will improve, who knows. Okay, it's balloon time, and sorry, but I can't ignore balloons. I can ignore fish with fins in the water, and I can ignore exciting looking bugs on trees, or even flying by, but I cannot ignore a balloon. Have to pop that balloon if I can pop that balloon. I'm as bad at this as I am with catching bugs. Where are you? The shadow's on the wrong side, and that was my fault. Get the balloon. Thank you. Okay. The other thing I can't really ignore is fossils in the ground. Fossils and gyroids. But I'm not going to bother you guys with that. With this video, I would be digging everything up. So I won't do that. I will not bother you with that. But I think it's coming along. I'm not sure I put those walls up and back because, again, I've never done that. I just wanted to see what it would look like. I didn't want them to be solid, but I kind of wanted it to look like they're a part of their property. They're fencing their cutoff line. I don't know if I succeeded, but I think with decorations it might look a little bit better. And even though it is that high, I'm pretty sure you can plunk things on top like those glowing star fragments and some kind of small potted plant. Things like that. Might be able to get them up there. I've done it before. I don't know if things have changed. I also felt like I had way too many inclines. And I do tend to go for the cheapest natural incline because it is natural and it just blends in. And that might have been a mistake because we are going for newness. But when I rebuild my bell stock, which I will be able to do shortly, maybe I could upgrade, like that log. Actually, I like the log overpasses on the water. I think they're cute. But things will be upgraded. Yes, the orange is a little tacky, I know. But I went for it because at the moment I am unable to get a membership. Is it a Switch membership? So I can't access the kiosk in the Able Sisters shop to get cool patterns and designs, and I can't do it because I don't have the money to join. So I'm going with what I have, and because the plaza already has that orange brick, I figured I would just run with it. This is upsetting. I love my Brachio, but you can't see him. You just can't see him. I suppose if I get rid of those trees and stood on this second tier here. But the second tier thing is something that I'm still debating. Do I keep it? Do I get rid of it? Do I make it bigger? Do I get it smaller? I don't know. I have no idea what to do with this piece of land here. But I built my Brachio and nobody can see it. He's cute. Oh well. But I thank you very much for sticking with me to the end of this video and for your support of my channel. I really appreciate that, so thank you. And I hope you're impressed with my progress so far. Comment below if you like it or don't like it. But do like the video if you did. And subscribe if you're interested. My neighbor's got the garbage cans going. Take very good care of yourselves. Have an absolutely fabulous day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend, too.